inverted chords are written a little bit differently than regular chords. They use slashes, or they're sometimes called slash chords, and they get the name slash chords because of this forward slash right here. This would be an example of an inversion. And all this is telling you is play a C chord with an E in the bass. So play a C, but make sure there's an E in the bass there. So we're just going to play this open low E and the C chord. Okay? Let's do another one. Let's do C with G in the bass. So we have C with G in the bass, and that's how it's written out. So we play a C chord, but we make sure the G is in the bass there. So we play a C chord with G in the bass, and we have to kind of shift our fingers a little bit, put it in a kind of position to allow us for that, to allow it to happen. And there's your C with G in the bass. Okay. Now notice how they don't tell you C first inversion, C second inversion. It makes it easier to actually see the note that you're putting in the bass, or that you're actually going to be using to invert. So that's with C. Let's try another chord. Let's do some more. Let's do A with C sharp in the bass. Now the triad for A, for an A chord, is A, C sharp on the keyboard, and E. And so A with C sharp in the bass is the same thing as a first inversion. So A first inversion. So on the guitar, this is where it gets sort of a little bit tricky. You have the A chord, so you just play your regular A chord. And this is saying put a C sharp in the bass. Well, C sharp, the lowest C sharp over here is this note right here, the 4th fret. So what you're going to do is you're going to replace that low A with the C sharp there. You're going to play the rest of the chord, and you really don't have to play the open high E string up here on that, because it's already here. There's an E right there. But anyway, so you play the A chord with C sharp in the bass. There's an A first inversion. And then let's try, just for the hell of it, we'll do A with E in the bass. A with E in the bass. So what is this? This is an A second inversion. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to just play the A chord. And notice we have that E in the bass again, so we're just going to play the low E. And there's your A second inversion. A with E in the bass. Okay, so hopefully you get how to do that now. And you get how to read these on here. There's tons of songs with slash chords in them, and that's basically how you read them. I'll just flip to a page in this book here, and then I'll show you what exactly, if I can find one. Wow. Here we go. Here's a chord with, oops, there you go, D9 with F sharp in the bass. So you play the D9 chord, which we haven't gone over yet, so don't even look at that. But you basically play the D9 chord, and then you play an F sharp in the bass. That's all this slash is telling you, is just make sure there's an F sharp in the bass. But we haven't gone over 9 chords or anything like that, so don't worry about that. That's just an example of what you might see. Okay? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned on these theory videos, and subscribe for more guitar lessons and tips.